Back again with Journal Journey. Made our way to prompt number 40, 40. Before we get started, as always, please check out my comic book Flintlocked. It is available on Amazon. If you search Flintlocked, you can buy it in paperback or Kindle form. But what y'all been waiting for is another prompt for 300 more writing prompts. Number 40. If someone told you to color outside the lines, what would that mean to you? Yeah, I mean, I've obviously heard this phrase before. It's a pretty common phrase. You could take it literally, as far as, someone's just coloring outside of the lines and just not, you can use it kind of in a derogatory way as far as like, oh, well, they're not following basic things. But like to me, I guess what I more so get out of it is that just because you color outside the lines, maybe go a little bit past the rules or what's expected of you, may not always be a bad thing because, you could color outside the lines and then create a whole new drawing that wasn't expected. I think that there's a lot of people out there that color outside the lines and they ended up doing great things. I don't have examples off the top of my head that I did for this entry, but if everyone just was in the lines, I feel like creativity would be pretty low because everyone would just do the rules. For example, when I got, I I wasn't a Lego kid, but I was a K'NEX kid, and I loved just making things. I didn't want to just follow the rule book and do this car or this little skyscraper or whatever the thing was. I wanted to try to come up with something, and sure, I would probably take ideas from either previously created things, whether it was something my brother did or maybe something out of the instruction manual, and try to do my own spin on it. So that was kind of like an example of my childhood that like I found that more fun. You know, like I took a class, a TV class, and we were expected to write a spec script, which is just a, if say you wanted to write an episode of Seinfeld, it'd just be you writing an episode of Seinfeld that doesn't exist. You try to create your own, but it's with those characters in that situation, whatever that premise for that show is. I didn't want to do that. I said, I'll be honest, I have an idea for an original pilot. I think I would like to do that. And luckily, I had an amazing teacher who said, yeah, you're passionate about it? Go for it. So while I think some people may try to use, oh, they can't even color inside the lines as a derogatory thing, I think it, depending on the person, could be something that is, they're thinking outside the box, if you will, is another kind of spin-off similar phrase. Yeah, I just I'm not always the most creative or saying that like I always color outside the lines. Like there's a lot of times I try to follow the instructions, whether it's like cooking recipes or how to do something, but I think when it's something that can be left up to interpretation, coloring outside of lines isn't necessarily a bad thing, and with people doing that, that's how I think things get invented, art gets created, all that kind of stuff. So that is my opinion on coloring outside the lines. What do you think it means? And we'll see you tomorrow for prompt number 41.